I thought it was really coming in as the race went on. Like yesterday, just got better and better. You didn't see a bunch of cautions and cars that were having problems. So, as time goes on, this track's only going to get better. But I really like the fact that turns 1 and 2 is completely different than turns 3 and 4. And I think we got so much to be excited about as we go down the road. As this track ages, it's going to be spectacular.
Did everything you could to keep Jimmie Johnson from winning this year's race. He still does it anyway.
Yeah.
What does that say about him?
Well, he's so awesome. There's a reason why he's a 7-time champ. Obviously, 6 out of the last 10 races here he's won. He knows his way around this place. We even changed the racetrack. Next year, we're going to make him tow a boat anchor behind the car. And, he's just that good. It's just that simple. And that's what I tell everybody that complains about Jimmie wins too much. Well, it's easy. Just beat him. All you got to do is outrun him. So he's just unbelievable. And today he was completely dehydrated. I think his drink system in the car failed, and so he couldn't rehydrate as the race went on. And he told me here as he got out of the car, he said, I could see the tunnel closing in. He said, I almost fainted there right towards the end. So good thing it was a hot, humid day for the spring, and but he's tough. He's a triathlete. He's in great shape. So I'm sure that helped him out a lot today. I'm gonna go take him though. We're gonna do a bike ride here after Victory Lane, and we're gonna do 23 miles, and then we're gonna go swimming. So.
You made the decision not to allow anyone to test here on the new surface. Are you glad you did that? What kind of feedback did you get from these guys for not letting them come?
Well, we didn't make a decision to not test. The Goodyear decides that, and Goodyear decided they couldn't get a tire, do a tire test and build a brand new tire. So they just used some tires from other tracks. Goodyear made a good choice. No tire problems today, but we would have loved to have had them test, or we would have loved to have had another day or so of practice. But Goodyear and NASCAR made the call, and I think with the outcome of the race, the competitiveness, they made the right call. They knew what they were doing. AP, I hadn't talked to anybody but Chad and Jimmie here, so they loved it. They absolutely loved it.
Well, given the lack of caution, do you consider today a success?
Yeah, I think today was very successful. The last thing you wanted to do is have the track be the story. You wanted the race to be the story, and so I think the track, as time goes on and it ages, is going to be extremely racy. Like I said, having turns 1 and 2 completely different than turns 3 and 4, it makes it incredibly diverse. And as the asphalt ages, we get rubber into it. You're going to see more 2 wide, 3 wide, and Indy cars. They said you can run 5 wide. I don't think we want to see that, but I think you got to be really pleased with what the track did today. It's not the story. It's kind of like a referee. If the referee's the story, you don't want to notice the referee. You didn't really want to notice the racetrack as the story. You wanted Jimmie starting dead last and getting all the way to the front. That's the story.
Are you concerned at all? First couple of laps when there were two or three in the first 5, 6, 8, 10 laps. Any concern at that point, right off the jump?
You always have a lot of anxiety when a race starts, but particularly with a new surface, you're like, boy, I hope this thing comes in a hurry. And it did, and they adapted to it as well. So, anybody that says you couldn't pass on this racetrack today needs to pay attention to the fact that Jimmie Johnson passed everybody to get to the lead. So apparently, at least one guy could pass today.
Thanks, Eddie.
That's wisdom right there. That's wisdom. So.